A storm is brewing on the island. Bins are getting blown over. Windows are rattling. We pan over to the coast, and the sea is smashing against the floor. In the distance, is like a little boat. A very serious-looking detective is sitting on the boat, getting drenched. He pulls out a cigarette and tries to light it in the pouring rain, but it just disintegrates. He's holding a soggy case file as he skims over it. He scowls as he sees himself getting close to the island. The boat docks. He gets off, standing in the puddle and getting his expensive suit all muddy, and then stands in some cat shit. Welcome to your Obenious Isles. Right, so that's the cold open. We're gonna go to your dream, William.
All right, cool.
So for the listener, every William is a chosen one, so he gets a dream, like a prophetic dream. Oh, you get to roll for it, don't you? You have to roll for
Yeah,
it.
yeah. So on a success, I get a useful detail revealed. And on the mixed success, I get like a vague hint, and on the fail, a bad thing happens to me. So, or bad thing will happen to me. So I'm gonna roll that now. So I haven't got chat open, so I don't know what you're laughing at.
Oh, you got a failure, mate. Failure. You got a 2.
That's 2 already. Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, mark your experience, William.
Oh, did we decide what we're doing with that? By the way,
I'll just keep them. Just keep the experience from the test sessions.
Okay, cool.
Okay, that's fine. So your dream. You are slowly moving. You look around and notice you're in a factory. Lots of machines hissing and stamping. You realise that you're on a conveyor belt. You try to get off, but you can't move. You scream for help, but nothing comes out. You slowly start to pass a very shiny bit of metal. You see your reflection, and you are stuck in a missing children's picture on a milk carton.
Oh fuck! I definitely wake up like from that. That one's definitely staying with me for a bit.
Then the next thing we do on the session is it's a letter to the postman. Do you want to explain that a bit, postman?
Oh yeah, of course I can. Hello, I'm Marcus, also known as the Postman. Marcus is me. My character is the Postman. I'm referred to as the Postman. Yeah, so I'm part of a secret Masonic order called the Post Office and the Postman, and they send me orders to do. Sometimes, depending on what I roll, it will be good things to do. Sometimes it'll be bad things to do. And I've got a roll now.
Mixed success. Success.
Yeah, so 7 to 9, you get a mission associated with the mystery. And if you do it, you'll get some info or help. Cool. So I was going to say, when I receive the letter, I'm going to be in my post office, which is it looks like a regular. Well, to some people, it looks like a regular office. To me, it's there's this beautiful oak desk that's like looks like a tree that's been cut in half. There's all these sort of mystical items all around, and behind me is this big mural of a clock, essentially, with sort of a line through it, and then 12 different lines going around that are surrounded by swords and different letter openers. And there's braziers on the wall, and there's a bellow on my desk. And what I do is the braziers like going off and lighting the office. And I before I open the letter, I hit this bellow, and the braziers go out, and I'm basically in darkness, right? And I open up this drawer, and I get out a piece of Hessian sackcloth, and I put it on my desk, right? And I have the letter here and the sackcloth next to it on my desk. And I open up this drawer and I have this jar of like fire, what are they called? Fireflies? Yeah, a jar of fireflies. And they, general light, not too much is coming off it, like general light is coming off the jar. And then I put it over the Hessian sack and they go crazy. Like they're just going absolutely mental and it's like really, really bright and like thing. And then I take it off the Hessian sack and they're normal again. And I put it on the Hessian sack and they go mental and I take it off and it's normal. And now I put it over the letter. Does the jar go crazy or not? Is it a regular? Is it just regular, or does it go crazy?
Is a regular letter?
So it's just the jar is fine. The fireflies aren't freaking out. I'll do it again. I'll move over to the Hessian sack and they freak out, and I move over and they do nothing. Right?
Oh god, yeah, it's fine. Honestly, this is for the listener again. This is from my.
They don't need to know. This is mystery. This is a mystery for them to unravel. This is me making sure I don't get fucked again by the GM. This is what this is. This is a mystery for the listener. So I put the jar there. The fireflies don't go crazy, and I nod my head, put it back in the drawer, close it, and then I open the bellows up, and the lights in the office flame again and come on. And then I open my letter. Okay. What does my letter say?
So, Dear Mr. Postman, I hope this letter finds you well. As you know, we're in the spectral realm, and Samhain is upon us soon. So the veil is thin, and the realms will start to blend. Halloween is the postman's Christmas. It's a very busy time. We have noticed that in the last few days, the ghost count is light. It appears that some have gone missing. Could you look into this? Good day, the post office.
Oh, they're always such jolly, that post office, and not malice in any way. Lovely. All good. I fold up the letter and I put it into my cloak, my postman's cloak, and I stand up for the day.
Cool. Right. Now we're going off to the town council meeting. So right, so if everyone wants to take their seats at the council meeting,
I walk in like a robot and just sit down like a robot as usual. I'm just like completely avoid of anything and just sit down like. Whoa.
Yeah,
I've been there since before people got there. I like to show up early to these events.
I was about to say I'm definitely late. Like, there's no way I'm ever on time to these.
Hello, Willie. I have a chair right next to me.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, come in. I'll sit down next to the postman.
There's a bit of annoyance, but also a twinge of jealousy when I see that.
So Mayor Greenwood slams his hammer. I don't know if that's what they do. That's what he does. I've decided.
Like
as long as that's what he does, as long as he's happy with it,
he's
in
happy
his
slamming
choice
the
of a
hammer.
hammer.
Order!
Yes.
He's a mayor and a judge.
I like no one's saying anything.
We're used to it now. We've had years of this. We're just like, yeah, fine.
Okay, welcome to the council meeting. I am Mayor Greenwood, as you all know, as your GM has announced. So to begin the agenda, we have a crime matter from William wants to bring up.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you all know Sergeant Pease, right? He told me that I can't ride my Segway about anywhere. Like apparently I have to use it on private land only. And we've got a bit of land, we haven't got that much land. I think it's bullshit.
This is fascism.
Yeah, yes, it is fascism, exactly. That is exactly what it is.
That's what it is, Willie.
But it's not hyperbole at all.
I'm glad he got rid of your scooter.
Oh, shut up, Agnes.
Guys going around getting in the way of things. How can I use my mobility scooter if you're doing that?
Wait, no, Agnes, you're the only one here with the car. You park outside the bins. We all know that.
Well, sometimes I like to use my mobility scooter to clog up the path.
In any case, I think, I should be able to use my Segway anyway. Otherwise, what's the point of me getting it? I bought it with money, and now I want to use it.
Yes, postman.
I would like to say that the post office agrees with this statement and would like to say that 1, it's fascism, and 2, It's disgusting, and the postman votes in favour of Willie's motion of wherever it is.
Well, the segues are annoying. When we say segues, we mean
It's what-
segue. It's just segue. Why,
How
we
is it
can't get
annoying?
one. Why should you have one?
Because I bought it with my money.
Wow, it's not in the law. There's no law about it. What say you, Lewis?
I don't think this really affects my flock or church at all. Carry on as you will. But if you do happen to be made to sell this, I do have something you could do with the money. The church roof is looking a little bit peaky again.
Yeah.
Not peaky.
Well, it looks like it's tied. You're gonna have to convince Agnes. I feel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Agnes, come on.
I want a parking space outside Woolies. I'll let you ride your
can park
Segway.
wherever the fuck you want.
No, but I want to know. I want my name on it, so you'll stop moaning.
Fine, I'll put your name on it. Whatever.
I want to see
I don't
paint on
care.
there as well with it. Just a big painted parking space saying Agnes only. And if anyone parks in there, I'll get rid of your scooter.
No. It doesn't work like that. You can't just undo it. Once we've done this, Like,
Well, I vote no then.
oh, fuck
Well,
you,
it looks like
Agnes.
you've got to get rid of your scooter then.
Well,
William.
I'll just ride it around my big house. Okay, that's fine.
Don't worry, Willie. We will have justice for this wrongdoing. Me and
Thank
you
you,
will
Postman.
fight this fascist regime.
Thank you, Postman. I appreciate it. Always got
Lewis, I believe you've got something to talk about education. You have a
Yeah, so it recently came to my attention that the exam board is putting out questions with unreliable answers, and I would like to be in charge of vetting the questions given to the kids, please.
That was very dangerous.
that does sound very dangerous, Lewis. What questions are we talking? Yes, Postman.
Sorry, Mayor. I was literally about to ask. What questions do you think are unsavory?
Well,
Lewis?
I understand it's trendy at the moment to believe about the Earth being 6 billion years and such, but we know it's not. And I am accepting that others have different opinions. All I'm suggesting is that the answer shouldn't be correct. That is 6 billion. The other answer is also correct. More correct, even. Yes, Postman.
It seems like fascism really is one of the points on the agendas today. You're pushing your religious fascism on other people.
Not at all.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wish
with the
for
Postman
options.
here. Like,
Just options. The answers they have on that test do not mention 5,000 years at all. Nowhere close.
That's because it's factually not true.
Agree to disagree. That is your
No.
opinion.
No, well, there's a thing of opinion and fact, Lewis. So there is a fact, and then there is opinion. Fact takes over opinion.
What I'm saying is we're raising an entire town of heretics at this point, and I think we should be given the opportunity to save their souls. So if I could just have a little bit of
agree with
sway,
Lewis.
a little bit of sway on the exam board. There's a few other things. They teach evolution as, again, a fact, not a theory, as it should be.
It's a fact. And also, I told you, if you put the N64 on a Sunday there, you would get more kids to church. Remember,
Not letting those little
computer
devil
games are better than
devices.
God. Fact. It's how it works, Lewis.
Yeah, sorry, Lewis. It sounds like the council aren't in favour of your censorship of education.
Sorry, church and state should be separate, Lewis. I
I was
apologise.
just trying to give opinions to the kids. The opinion to save their soul or burn in hell. But as you will.
Postman, what tidings do you bring the council?
Hello, everybody. Once again, I am the postman, and I speak from the point of view of the post office and the postman. How is everyone today?
yeah, very well.
Fine.
Lovely. Now, I would like to say we have a problem of a dog has been barking on the island. And we all
No dogs on
know
this island.
No dogs are allowed on this island.
no dogs on the island.
There are no dogs on the island.
No,
Yeah,
there's-
he's right. There are no dogs on this island.
there are no dogs on
No.
this island. There should be no dogs yet.
There's no dogs on this island.
Thank you, Agnes. See, you're correct. There are no dogs on this island. Repeat after me, everyone.
There's no
There are
dogs
no
on
dogs on this
Dogs on the
island.
island.
And that's a
Exactly.
fact.
It's a fact. Exactly. That is a fact. So why is there barking? Someone must have smuggled a dog on here.
Are you sure it's not a werewolf?
No. Well, saying that, we are in Southampton. We've moved into the spectral realm. So it might be a werewolf now, but werewolves don't normally come out to the end of October. And also, Larry and Gary, they're pretty rad.
And as we said, werewolves don't tend to bark.
Their wedding the other day. They're great. But yeah, I don't think so. But again, it breaks our accords and we cannot have it. So if I even sniff a dog, if I sniff a little bit of a dog, there will be bound to pay, unfortunately. We know the rules, but we are a thankful society. And again, thank you for letting us in your community and me to be a part of it. Postman out. Thank you.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you, Postman. Okay, so on to serious business. Not to say that all of your things weren't serious things, but now we're on to serious business now. Okay, so, well, firstly, we've had a visitor on the island. His name is Detective Tunnel, and he would like to speak to all of us because there's been a few missing children from the mainland who've apparently come to this island and have not left. So,
I mean, we would know if people.
We would know
if there's not that many people here. Like, surely we'd know if that happened.
Well, that's what I said to him. I said we don't really get tourists.
Yeah, we get one group of tourists every year.
We get the Petersons, and that's it.
Yeah.
Is he? I mean, the Petersons went back, didn't they?
It's not the Petersons, no. It's different people, but apparently people have gone missing on this.
North and West, those hellspawn only appear on this island once per year.
Yeah, they always go back.
I'm wondering if it's like a Jurassic Park 2 scenario at the beginning where that girl's on, she's on the beach.
Sorry, I wasn't aware there had been a sequel.
Yeah. There's just Jurassic Park, isn't there, Matt?
No, there was a second one, I've been told.
It came to our theatres only a few months ago, Jurassic Park.
Oh.
Willie, you know about this.
Yeah, I mean,
You've seen the second Jurassic Park.
Yeah, no, I've heard
Willie was telling me there's a whole world now.
Oh,
like
yeah, the Jurassic World.
He's got these things called DVDs, man. Great, they're like discs.
DVDs?
Yeah, there's like movies.
No, they're way better.
And they imprint them onto a disc through some sort of, I don't know, magic. They're amazing.
Well, I've heard it's a Jurassic Park 2 scenario at the beginning where maybe there was a girl who went to the beach on a boat and they had a picnic and then something happened. I don't know.
Oh.
That's what I'm suggesting. I don't know if that's what happened. That's the only thing I could think of that's happened. Don't know. But anyway,
now I understand a Jurassic Park 2 scenario with the little dinosaurs. Where yes. And then she gets, of course.
Okay, sorry. Willie has seen Jurassic Park 2. James hasn't seen Jurassic Park 2. So
that's okay, but Willie has, and Willie has Jurassic World on DVD.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Yeah.
That's committed role playing a film your character's seen that you haven't.
Yeah.
That's a movie Inception right
there.
I
might need some guidance there. But yeah.
Well, anyway, so I'm going to leave the room. My hands are clean in this whole situation. I'm going to leave Detective Tunnel with you. Give you all this interview, find out what's going on. Maybe we can help him.
Has he interviewed you yet, man?
Yeah, of course. He's spoken to me.
Cool.
I said I don't know, and he said fine. So I'm leaving it to you guys. Sort out.
Has he asked to see us, Matt?
Well, I told him it'd probably be you guys who would know. So you're
thanks.
my A team.
Oh, thanks for that. Because none of us have seen these people. So
wow, I haven't.
Well,
either.
like the mayor said, it's a Jurassic
busy.
Park 2 scenario. They've snuck on, they've had a picnic, and they've got taken away. People sneak on for picnics all the time. I understand.
Okay,
I'm very busy.
Enough.
I'm very busy doing mayor stuff, so I don't have time for this. I'm gonna have to leave it with you guys.
Of course, Mayor.
Thanks, Mayor.
Okay, so Mayor Greenwood leaves, and then Detective Tunnel comes in. He's a very tired-looking man. The trench coat still wet from last night. He likes one of his soggy cigarettes and walks into the room.
No smoking in the room.
What? What?
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just not cool.
I'm just sorry. I'm in a bad mood.
Don't worry about him. He's just not cool. That is a statement.
All right, I need to interview all of you. You find out what's happened. I think the mayor's briefed you. We've got some kind of child kidnapping going on this island. I need to find out who's behind it. He said you guys might be the main suspects to talk to.
Wait, suspects?
Yeah, well, yeah, you're all suspects. Now I need to speak to each one of you.
What?
I'm a man.
That
of
isn't
God.
how he described it to us at all.
I think you might have misunderstood the mayor's words here, detective.
The whole
Well-
point is that we're his team. So like so we're good people to talk to, but none of us would have actually done this.
Well, we don't know. You don't know what happens behind closed doors, and that's what I'm here to find out. We're going to find out what happens behind closed doors.
That's fine. But first, detective, I'd like to open some doors and give you some rules of the island, if you don't mind.
Fine. I'd speak to you first. I want to speak to you all separately, so you don't start having the same story, because that's what us detectives do. We get you in separate rooms, interview you separately. Find me a room.
You sound like you've done this
postman. What postman? What?
Is this your first detection job? Detection.
No,
Detective.
I'm many detecting. I've
You've
been
done-
many detected.
Oh, really? But please tell me of the many detectings you've done.
Name 3 crimes.
Name three
solved.
crimes.
That
Three
you've
crimes.
solved.
I can name these 5 crimes, but I don't have time for it. Damn it! I need to find these missing children. You postman, find me a cupboard and speak to you.
Of course, no problem at all.
He
When-
pours himself out a whiskey that he just has in his pocket, like one of those
Amazing.
old whiskey things. He just has it in his pocket. It's a big pocket. Just pours it out.
Oh, he's so
Cool.
grizzled.
I'll
It's a
go.
loose cannon.
So there's like the church hall, and there's like a little side crash. So I'll go into the side crash where all like the fluffy toys are, and like general like jigsaws and things like that.
Yeah.
Just have for like the kids' day. There's like Spice Girl CDs and Boys to Men there and stuff like that. Really up to date pop culture references that are like fresh for the island, like Spice Girls and Boys to Men, and all there. And I'll go into the room, and on the chalkboard, 'cause there's like a chalkboard there, I'll take out a chalk and I'll start drawing my rune of parley
Oh,
on it, and
Oh.
I'll summon the detective into my office. So for him, it'll just look like a sort of white room office. So he'll just appear there, sat down.
yeah. Okay, so is he there now?
Yeah, there's like a nice table laid out, like someone has thrown out tables, just a white boxed room with again inspirational like post office posters up. It's like, remember, a postman knows his duty and stuff like that. Up on
Does
the
he
wall.
know? Does he know that this is like a magical place? Or is he
No, he just thinks it's a regular room that he's sort of
Oh right, so
gone
yes,
into.
he walks in. It's in the parley room. Right.
I can make a use magic roll if you want me to like keep
No,
it
no,
secret
I
from
think
him.
that's fine. Right. So, tell me about this island. What's going on? I need to know. I need to know all the things. He likes to have a cigarette in your.
What would you like to
parlour
know?
room.
Well, firstly, we have a lovely pub. It's called the Thirsty Badger.
Yeah.
It's very nice. We have a lovely wishing well. Don't make a wish in it. We have lots of things. What would you like to know, detective?
I want to know where these kids are. I told you. I need to know like where they could have gone. I want to know like so. Do you have any sort of who would take some kids on a moment? It's like there's been a few now. Who would take them? What would you think? Would go on?
Well, we're no longer in the realm of the Fae. So
Round
it's
with the
not-
Fae. I'm on about
it's not-
serious business, serious
it's not
adult
gonna be-
business.
It's not going to be the goblins. The Hessian man only comes out at Christmas now, so probably not him. Larry and Gary the werewolves, they're pretty chill. I don't think they would really do anything untoward.
So these kids went missing. One of them in June, and then one of them in May. I've been sent to here to just sort of to follow it up. I don't know why it's taken us so long. I think there's been a problem with trying to get to this island from the mainland.
Of course, that will be the dimensional shift and myths that make it difficult.
What do you mean dimensional? Tell me what are you on about? What is this island?
What do you mean?
Will you have this weird thing of like what you think? You'll keep going about fairies and dimensional shifts. I need facts. I need facts. I need to know about what I'm dealing with here.
Oh, of course. The Earth is only 1,000 years old. That's a fact for you. Is that something that you'd like to know? Or no, that's just an opinion. The things I'm saying to you are facts.
All right. So tell me what. So when you talk about the Fae, you're talking about the realm shift. Explain it to me.
Okay, no problem. So we are the island of I can't pronounce our own island. It's Obeinous, right?
Obeinous.
Obeinous. There we go. The Obenious Isles. We are here on this plane, and around us we have different planes that tick like a clock, and every so often they come into line with us, and things come through. It could be fae, it could be ghosts, it could be werewolves. Again, the aforementioned Larry and Gary. Like it could be anyone that comes through.
Can you roll a manipulate someone? See if,
of course I can.
See if he buys that.
Yeah, it's fair. I'm not lying.
Like, you're not lying, but it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot to take in. I completely understand, but the postman does not do subtlety. So, plus, if it doesn't go well, I'll just erase his memories.
Failure.
Failure, baby.
He just slams his hands on the desk and he's like, tell me the facts, damn it. Gets very angry at you. What do you do here? You deliver post.
No problem. So I am the postman. I deliver the post. I have delivered the post for a very long time, and I deal with, not only am I a postman, I am also a social care officer, if you will. And I make sure that different particular parts of the community are getting on and abiding by the rules and regulations we have on the island. So obviously we have policemen, but I'm more of a, let's say, a social care officer as well as delivering post. And for the person that took it, probably a paedophile, white man. I don't know what you want from me. If you want some real things that take kids, I've heard white vans.
Get out of here, postman. I've heard enough from you. Hey, smoking, Mr. No Smoking, you get in here.
I calmly walk through. Is this still going to take me through to the magic office?
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go, no problem, and I'll wave my cloak and I'll just disappear in front of him. And do a small appearance instead.
Hello?
Hello. Are you right? So what are you?
I'm the town vicar.
Okay, you're my number one suspect.
Kids go missing, they always come to the church, don't they?
What do you do here? What's your deal?
I'm vicar.
Yeah,
I teach people about God and the ways of the Lord, and keep everyone on the right track.
Yeah.
I make sure the portal, the stairway to hell is well kept away from. I keep the my gods, our God, everyone's gods, appeased, and do weddings and funerals.
So you're vicar there?
The vicar, yes, as I've been.
So you don't do any weird shit like that other guy? He's telling me about fairies. He's telling me about goblins. He's telling me about the two, what they called, Gary and Barry.
Oh yes, no. He shouldn't be telling you about those things, but that postman has a way of just keep talking.
Right. So where do you reckon these kids have got? You seen any? Where would we go?
Well, as I say, the stairs to hell are just frankly tedious, so they're not likely to go down there. They've not encountered them around church. They've not been showing up on Sunday, but not that many people do anymore. And as I say, we're such a tight island. I mean, it's hard to get by without. If there was kids here, we would know about it, unless it is, of course, Jurassic Park 2. Unless it is, of course, a Jurassic Park 2 scenario.
I love that. That's the name for it.
Remember, like
I've never seen
1930s,
Jurassic
2000
Park.
pop
We don't know that
culture
exists. We
is
just
how
know that
we-
reference.
That's how we deal. I do love how like me talking about like the phase stuff and everything going on, and you're just like, oh yeah, the stairway to hell.
I mean, the thing is, like, Detective Toe just thinks that's a metaphor.
Instead of a literal stairway
Yeah,
to
you
hell.
don't think
which
it's a
we
real
know there
literal
is.
stairway to
It's
hell.
a long way to go. That kids wouldn't bother. You'd get bored and turn back.
All right, well, you're boring me now, Vicar. So get
You
out.
sound like
Wait,
most of my Sundays.
wait, other guy, get in here.
Oh, me? All right. So I stroll in.
Lewis disappears and Willie appears.
What's going on? What's your deal?
Me? I'm Willie. What do you mean, what's my deal?
What's your deal?
What's my deal?
What are you
Well-
doing in there? You got some weird postman. You got the mayor and the vicar. You got you, some dickhead in the cravat.
Hey, look, this costs money, okay? Like, I worked very hard at the Woolies. No, to earn this. No,
Why are you here?
why am I here? You called me in here.
No, I mean, like, why are you part of this council?
Oh, well, I live on the islands, and I always like to give back. I've been given, privileged with a lot in my life, and I like to give back to the community. I'm good like that.
Tell me about this privilege.
No, I have money, don't I?
No, but I mean, why you?
Why me?
As opposed to anyone else? You seem like you shouldn't be here.
Like, it's sort of like a family tradition. Like, there's always been, someone in my family in the council, and it's just my turn. They take this island very seriously.
What are they like big business owners? What are they?
Well, they have shares in Woolies, so they're doing quite well for themselves.
Right, so missing children.
Missing children, haven't seen them.
Yeah, well, you're a young white man. I doubt it's you.
Wait, yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
What an arsehole detective.
You seem like you've got a lot of privilege. You're quite rich. I'm sure you're fine. So
Yeah,
get out of
exactly.
here, you scamp.
Oh, what's your opinion on riding segways? Like,
What segways?
Yeah.
Love them. Love them.
Yeah. Do you think you could have a word with our cops? I mean, once you've done with all this, obviously this is really important. But if you swing by the police station, have a word with them, and sort of maybe persuade them. No, I'm
We'll
not.
see. Help me find those kids.
I'll try. I'll have a look around whilst I'm going about on my Segway. Oh, I can't run my Segway around. Anyway,
I tell you what. Let me give you this.
Oh, do you promise you'll try?
Yeah, no, I've got something for you. This will help you, right? Let me give you this.
Okay.
He goes into the middle of his trench coat. He's like, right, take this. It's a gun. Now, if anyone tells you different, you just shoot them. That's what you should be doing.
Oh, I grab the gun. this can't go wrong at all.
I haven't been this detective as that responsible.
Wait, we know he's drunk.
He's going to be coming after the gay werewolves next. I'm not okay with it.
He's going to wake up tomorrow like, oh, where's my gun?
I like you, kid. You're like the son I never had.
Yeah, no. All right, I'll be off then. Yeah, I can.
Yeah, hang on. So he comes out of the mystical room. And he
It
sort of
just
looks at all
phases
of you.
away in mist.
He looks at all of you. Right. He goes, right. You're all under arrest.
What's that?
You're all under arrest. I'm arresting all of you. Hang on. Is that a
Wait,
gun
what?
you've got on you? Is that a gun you've got on you? Like, have you got a license for that?
Oh, you fucker!
Under what charges, officer?
Under what charges? Under I say so. So you've got to help me. I'm going to put you under arrest, and I'm going to say you're not under arrest if you help me find those kids. That's what I'm saying. So
I mean, you could just
that's how we
ask
deal
me.
with on stuff on the mainland. We just kind of get a group of people,
plant guns
we
on
accuse
people.
them, and then they have to find it. Yeah, if you find those kids within 24 hours, yeah, you've let you go. If not, maybe don't know. You show me around a little bit. We just find them.
Wait, so you
Who's
actually
out?
haven't solved any crimes? You've
Coerce
implicated
others.
other people in crimes.
Oh.
And they've got men to solve
the
it to prove their
postman-
innocence.
The postman goes up to his sort of little blue sort of barge cap that he's got. He sort of straightens it, and he figgles his cape that he has and does up his thing and sort of like straightening it. And he steps like directly towards the detective and leans in and goes, "I always can smell a bad batch, detective. I know when there's a bad package that needs to be delivered, and I'm getting some bad vibes from you. And I'd like to remember this is our island and we have our rules on it. And now I'm more than happy to help you find some lost children, because that's what we do on this island. But I'm not happy for you being an ACAB piece of shit, right? Hashtag not all officers, but you are, you piece of shit. Piece of shit, ACAB.
I'd say hashtag all officers because
Hashtag all officers, but, you know,
But
that's our varied opinions. That's the postman, by the way, not Marcus. Postman loves authority. Loves it.
oh, for the joys of getting demonetized before we even got a
the
chance.
choice of before we even start. Callie, our show producer, just
It's fine.
doing that.
I didn't have high hopes of monetization from this whole thing. So I've seen T in podcasts. It's just it wasn't never going to happen.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
All
so,
right, yeah. You know
yeah.
what? Let's start again. Let's start again. Give me
Hello,
my gun
I'm
back.
the postman. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Give
I
me my
don't want
gun
to give
back.
you. You gave it to me. It was a gift.
Yeah, you can't have that. That was a trick. A trick.
I
like
don't trust
that.
you with it. I smell alcohol on you. Like, why don't we give it to our cops? Hey, wait! You're like a regular. What do you do with a gun? This isn't America. Like, you're like a regular cop, right? Like, you're
Yeah,
not,
we
like,
have
SWAT or
protocols over
anything.
here. We have armed force, and you have to go through courses.
Yeah, I'm giving this
training.
to our. I'll just walk out. I'm giving this to our cops. I'm gonna
I-
say I got it from you.
Detective, have you done your bias training? Have you done your bias training? It's very important over here in the UK. Police officials, like, we do bias training to expose any biases that you have as a piece of
I
authority.
wouldn't know about biases. I have respect for all creatures, great and small.
Oh,
and
that
Talking my
makes you
language.
sound like a racist. That makes you sound like a racist, detective. That makes you sound bad.
well,
You
yeah,
just- Detective, can you just say a few things for me? Like, I don't know, trans rights. Can you say trans rights?
I could say, I could say rights. I could say trans. I could say,
Cool.
I could say, missing children. We need to find them.
Right,
Let's
right.
get on. Let's get on with that.
No problem. You piece of shit. Cool. The postman has clocked about 5 areas on the island where he can just get lost and never come back. So it's fine. Which is also, funny enough, probably where we're going to look for the kids as well. So, one thing I will do is I'm going to get out my Pullman pocket watch and I'm going to open it up and I'm going to set the calendar clock back to June and May and work out what colors are showing to show like what dimensions it was.
Yeah.
Like when it was June and May when the kids went missing.
Yeah. Okay. So May, Faye. That's the rhyme.
Yeah.
June.
Desperately trying to find a rhyme for June.
It was probably like werewolf party time, maybe. I don't know.
Werewolf party time or something.
Wolf parties.
So yeah, May was the Fae and like June was
Werewolf
like
party time.
Gloomville. June is
Gloomville?
gloom. There we go.
June is
Gloomville.
gloom. Yeah, June is gloom.
Yeah, June is gloom. There we go. Gloom is like the Tim Burton dimension. That's what it is. Cool.
Yeah, it's either that or werewolf party time, whichever one you'd rather it be.
Well, I think Gloomtown is also werewolf party town. I like it.
Every town's
Well,
werewolf
I
party
like
town.
I like when you make something like werewolf party town is like werewolf pride, but they just all come over here, like LGBT plus werewolves, and they just have like a great time. I'm on board for it.
it
I
sounds
can't wait for.
it sounds too much like a furry convention for my liking. I feel.
To be fair, as long as they're yipping, if it's a pride dance, we're fine. All good to go.
right. So yeah, okay. We got
Definitely not getting monetized. Sorry, lads. Anyway,
We get sponsorship with some furry hat companies, maybe.
yeah, maybe.
Right, so yeah, I've got off to a bad start. Sorry about that. Start again. I need to find these kids seriously. Like their parents are, like really sad and shit.
No problem. Do you have a name? Because I feel bad calling you an officer. Is there? Do you have a name I can call you by?
Maurice.
Maurice. There we go, Maurice.
Maurice
Lovely to meet
Tunnel.
you, Maurice.
Yeah,
I
nice
am
to
the
meet you
postman.
too. I'm sorry about all of that. I was just trying to be a detective, you know. I thought that's how they were.
Have you only seen the show
You
The
keep
Wire? Have you only seen The Wire?
I just thought maybe if I start, pretending to be a big man, then maybe people would treat me like one. You know, I thought,
Oh.
maybe I'd find the privileged guy, get him on my side. He can help me pull some
The
strings.
thing is, you clearly haven't done your bias training because you're staying to gender stereotypes, Maurice. It's real bad, bud. I'm sorry. But that's okay, no problem. Even the postman, part of a
Institute.
thank you, part of a institute that definitely isn't a secret organization, has bias training. It's very important. Good instructional videos. Anyway,
Right. Yeah. So where do you think we'd go first? Where would that be?
My tower is the tallest building in the on the island. It'd be a good place to scope out some kids.
there's a silence. Like, I was like, I don't make the joke. I don't make the joke. We sit in the silence for 2 minutes, and the silence makes the joke. Right? 2-minute silence. The jokes are made in that silence.
Okay,
Now
let's
we
go to
move
the
on.
let's go to the tower.
No problem.
Yeah, sure.
While we're getting there, I want to saddle up to Lewis and go next to him and go, are you sure this isn't Tentacle Jesus by any chance?
No, he prefers his souls released.
Okay, no problem. Could this be part of the above and below?
I thought this would be more in your realm situation. I've not had any word of kids
don't
from up
know.
or down.
It just seems strange that they were both missing in different dimensions. Obviously, there's risks in both of those, but May was Fae and June was Gloom, so it just seems a bit weird that it would be different.
My lord
settings.
hasn't taken them,
No.
if that's what you're asking.
I
He's mostly
am
kind.
asking whether Tentacle Jesus has stolen children. Yes, that's exactly what I'm asking.
He is not, no.
Okay.
To my
no
knowledge,
problem.
and I've not fed them to him, so you can rule that one off.
No problem. Did you try that meditation I told you to take to like widen your mind? Because you're still really like zealous. Really like.
I'm
religious and
trying.
zealous.
I'm trying. But
Well,
just why
Lewis-
would they not give us options in the exams?
Because it's a question that needs an answer, and there is a answer to that question.
You know as
Now,
well as anyone.
If it was a philosophical question up for debate with a long answer, then yeah, it would be wrong that it just had a tick box. But as it's literally how old is the Earth, and there is one answer to it, Lewis, then that's all there is, bud. I'm sorry.
You know it's not that old. Anyway, shall we proceed?
Yeah, let's go.
Of course, no problem. And Lewis starts walking. I stay still, and I wait for Willie to catch up. And then I'm
stroll
like
on up.
right next to Willie. I was like, "Hello, friend."
As
Hey.
you're walking down the street, you hear a scream come from one of the houses.
I think
And
if
then
you're
the
going to say
door
the
get
church,
kicked
I was about to say I can't.
From one
And
of
then
the
the door
houses.
get kicked in, and then someone is like, "Right, get after him! He's got my kid."
Oh fuck! Well, yeah, I'd take off in that direction, like full sprint. Like I haven't got my axe, so
Oh, you kick some ass.
I would like to do a help out. Anyway, I'm
Yeah.
going to reach in and deliver Willie's axe.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to reach into my cloak and pull it out. So I don't know whether that's a use magic or just a help out roll. What would you prefer?
Yeah, you can help out.
Sounds good.
What are you doing, Lewis? Are you just watching?
Can we see the guy who's running off? Has he got a child in his hands?
He's yeah, you can't see, you just see like just in the distance like a figure. It does look like there's a little bit of legs coming out of the where they'd be holding him like that. It's a little bit possibly you could probably tell.
Can I whip my big revolver out, aim it, realise I haven't got a shot, and then just fire it into the sky?
Point blank, baby. I rolled a 10.
Screaming.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you kick some ass
got-
for that and see how effective you doing that is?
This is going to be
got a
really
10
awkward if
as
it's terrible. Kick some ass.
Oh shit! 2 successes.
Mixed success.
And the mixed success. Nice.
All right, so your thing like goes off into sky successfully, but then also it somehow breaks one of your church windows.
Oh, no.
No.
So
You're already raising money for the roof.
Okay, so James, what are you doing? Just tell me what you're doing. You're
I'm
running
just-
after him.
Yeah, just run. I'm just gonna do like a proper rugby tackle. Like that's my plan.
You get him.
I pass you your axe, and I've got helping hand as a move, so you get +2 because I rolled a 10.
Okay.
That was
Okay, so
Oh, nice. So I'll probably just have it and just ramp and just. Do you know when like you're running and then someone pushes you back and you just fucking go? I'll probably just do that and just send him.
you got him on the floor.
Yeah.
You got him on the floor. Okay.
Oh, nice.
He's on the floor. You've got him on the floor. You've got a thing through his neck. He's trapped.
James, so you roll a 10.
Kids,
so you actually got
kids-
a 12, by the way.
Huh?
You got a 12 because of the +2.
Oh, nice. So, what does that mean? Let's kick some ass. Making advanced effects and completely hold you down. It completely holds the advantage. I guess I'll pick that one because the others I've already got them sort of there.
Yeah.
So,
On the floor. Yeah, he's on the floor, helpless.
all right.
He said, "Please, help me, help me." The kid like runs out of his arms and like sort of cowers behind you. He's like, "Please, help me. Please, don't hurt me.
Cool. I'll go and grab the
Yeah.
kids and be like, don't worry, you're all fine.
Okay, what are you doing with this kid?
You notice that like he looks like a what's it called? Like an ogre. He looks like an ogre, right?
Well, the kid
Oh.
does. Or...
No, the person, right? Looks like an ogre. But you notice their face looks like an ogre, but their arms don't quite look like an ogre.
As I arrive at that scene, can I just say to postman, "Told you, one of yours."
What do they look like with arms then? If they don't look, do they
sort of-
just look like human arms?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
they're like, someone see if this is a mask. This might be a mask. We might have a Scooby-Doo situation here. Like, someone check. I'm keeping them here. So
So you're gonna just let him.
yeah, actually, yeah. I'm
Try and pull
keeping-
his face
I'm
off.
gonna see. I'm just gonna tug his face a little bit. See if it's a
His
mask.
mask comes off.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh no! Please! I don't want to be. I didn't realize you'd catch me. I'm not. Please help me.
What do they look like?
Just like some regular guy. Short hair. An intern. Looks like an intern.
Looks like an intern. Like, okay, just explain what was going on.
Why were you taking that kid?
Because that's what I got told to do it. I thought.
But okay, right. You really need to get better at this whole answering questions thing, and just realizing that I've got a massive axe. So can you just like elaborate and tell us exactly what happened? Because you know why we've got you here. Like,
You were caught sort of red.
I sort of push it down and just hold my axe up, and and I'm like, come on,
Okay, so
What
okay, right. I just, I got told, I got brought over here last night, and I thought, I got told to sort of capture some kids dressed as an ogre, and I could sort of run, and I'd get a promotion.
Who's your boss?
I can't tell you.
You can, and I just give Willie the nod.
Do the roll. Do the roll.
Which role?
Me? Manipulate someone. You got to manipulate someone.
Oh, right, okay.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a +1 advantage because you got a failure.
I didn't do well. Yeah.
Oh no! Well, I'm not gonna listen to you because you're Rebecca.
That's a lame excuse.
I'll break his nose.
You break his nose.
Just with like the ends of just go, like just quick. Just tell us, okay? It's a detective. Well, the detective is all about this.
The detective is loving this. This is a police
Detective comes over. Detective walks over to you. He says, let me have a go. And he pulls his other gun out and then puts it to his head and then shoots him dead.
Oh, what?
Problems. Case closed.
Right. I just like turn around and with like the flat of my axe, I'm just gonna smack him in the chest and knock him down.
Kick some ass.
Yeah. But what the fuck? Like, fucking hell.
I wasn't expecting to see brains today.
Well, at least that's another silver tentacle Jesus. Right, Lewis?
I do walk over and casually, like, put a little thing that's in my hip towards the body, but hopefully subtle.
She's got like a gun and shit. But...
Yeah, you push him over, like you wind him, but he's got his gun now. He's aiming his gun at you.
I'm going
but winded, so he can't really shoot you very well if he tried.
So I've got so I have a scarf around my neck because it's thing, and I look towards. Where's it go? I look towards him and go, "You have broken the rules of the island, therefore you will be restrained by the post office." I put my hands together, and my scarf like stretches out, like sort of like
Slender
tape,
man.
like bounding, and it sort of goes around and sort of bind them up.
Oh, I would have got it way for it too if it weren't for you meddling postman.
Do you want me to use magic roll for that?
Yes, please.
Yeah. No. Let's see where you are. Where is Rules Magic? I have +3 in it now because I'm a magical bastard. 11. So
yeah, it works. He's like proper. He's proper there. He's tied up. He is like coated in spaghetti and can't move.
Yeah, because one of the things I can choose is just so the listeners kind of know is there we go. Yeah, trap a specific person, minion, or monster. So basically, I've trapped them, and they're all tied up. And because I've got 11,
when you tied him up, you noticed he's struggling, and you noticed a wallet fall out of his pocket.
Cool. I'll go over and pick the wallet up.
Can I just ask him why, or just say he didn't need to do that, and that wasn't very JC of him?
Wow, I don't think that's very JC of you telling people that's not very JC of you.
I'm exactly the person to tell people it's very JC of them.
So you've been taking the kids, right? And you come here to cover it up, I'm guessing?
No, absolutely not.
But why did you shoot, like, the only person...
Why did you silence him?
The only leads we had?
Because he was a kidnapper, and I wouldn't abide it. Marcus, do you look in the wallet? What are you doing with the wallet?
I do look in the wallet, yeah.
Okay, you see an ID, and it says Maurice Hammer, Red Heron Corporation. It's like an ID.
Red Heron Corporation. Red Heron Corporation. Okay.
I'm suspicious of this clue we've been dropped.
Yeah, you're fucking us somehow. We just need to figure out how.
This smells. Audience, we've done 3 sessions with T beforehand. T is a slippery bitch. Okay, no problem. So Postman looks at this, and do I have like Is it a secret order or a secret sect or anything like that I would know of?
No, it's nothing like you would know of.
No.
Literally, none of you would know about this.
Cool.
It's none of your things you would know about.
Cool. I'll gather Willie and Lewis, and obviously I'll bring Willie closer and keep Lewis a little bit more far
Maurice
away.
is just wiggling on the floor like a worm.
Yeah, he's not getting out of it. The one I rolled a 10, and
shut up.
it's like Doctor Strange's bands of Kritak. They're like all weaved up.
Do I
And the
have
scarf is constantly moving and like keeping them through it.
do I have the ability to talk to recently dead people by chance? Can I speak to his spirit?
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
you
Like,
can.
nice.
pray
Sorry,
to
what
it?
ability do you have? You can speak to dead people.
Well, if he's recently dead, he's probably not in heaven yet, so I can
Yeah,
probably have
Yes, you
a...
can speak to him. Yeah.
Excellent. What do you want me to roll for
Can
that?
you roll? Right, set up, and then roll use magic. Tell me how you're going to do that, and then roll use.
So I want
magic.
to, on the knees, prayer hands, just by the body, and just say, okay, well, it didn't work out for you. So can you now tell us who you're working for? You're already
Okay.
dead.
Okay, and if you roll, we'll find out whether they want to speak to you.
We're failing big today, boys.
Yeah.
I don't know if
marking
I've had a
experience.
success yet.
Have you marking experience?
I haven't been. I think I've
You need to be marking experience. Yeah. So do you know what happens? He stays dead, and nothing happens.
Hey, so I actually hit the 5 of experience on the last sesh, so I've now got
Okay.
like conditional 2.
Cool.
I
We'll
think
do
2
that.
failures.
I guess we'll level up afterwards. When
Yeah.
that happens, I'll go over to Lewis and I go, I'm sorry, it's hard to realize, like I've always told you, that your silly magic just isn't real.
Fuck off, postman. Now's not the
Sorry.
time.
I'll
I'm
laugh
sorry,
at
buddy.
that. I'll find it quite
However,
funny.
here's some real good magic, and I point to my wiggling scarf that is like just breathing
you
the
got
guy.
me.
I mean, he's got you there. That is like some proper magic. That's what you expect.
Yes, knitwear. Very cool of you, postman.
High five me, Willie. High five. Postman and Willie, best friends.
I have to
Travel
resist
our
my
dimension
hand
to
slipping
stay
towards.
with
To resist my hand slipping towards my giant revolver again. Just nope, it's not worth it.
Are you packing heat?
I'm always packing heat.
Like, oh, it's true. You are always packing heat. Yeah.
Church stuff
So
to do.
I'll go to the detective and I'll sort of lean over, like above his face, be like, "Hello. So I believe you're not even a detective, and you work for a company called the Red Herring Corporation."
Who told you that?
Your wallet did, as I flop it open and I look.
Oh
at it.
no! I didn't think you'd look in that. Look in my other wallet. That has my detective badge
Oh,
on it.
no,
I do have a
sorry.
second wallet. That's
No,
a,
Oh, it was
that-
like it's like that first wallet's a red herring, and the second one is your actual.
yes,
wallet.
that is very true. Yes,
Is
I
that
didn't
what?
know.
Is this how this is going to go?
Yeah.
Is this your theme, and this is what you're sticking to, Maurice?
Yeah. Well,
Maurice
you know,
even is your real name.
yeah, as you'd see that, that's Red Herring Corporation. I mean, who's going to believe that? That's going to throw you off.
I do. The thing is, Maurice, I'm a little bit set. I'm a little bit, or I'm going to say it. Willie, cover your ears. I'm a little bit peeved that you feel that you can come to this island and have some sort of obedience, because the postmen are here and the post office has a duty, and the postman never fails its duty. So why are you here? Why are you on my island? And why are you causing shit?
Please. I just kill me, please. I want you to manipulate someone.
Yeah, no problem.
He has fear. He has fear in his face that he might reveal something.
Failure, baby.
He just spits in your face.
I'll just punch him.
No problem.
just a light punch.
It still really hurt him. He's
Can I? The child is still around, is they? Are they?
The child is still around.
Okay,
Yeah,
no comments. Well, I'm going to go speak to the child and ask them, do they know this man? Did they know the man that took him?
No, I don't know the man he took me. I was just in my bed. I was in my bed playing with my action figures and whatnot, and then this man came in, and I was like, I don't know you, and then he just took me. And he wasn't even a man; he was an ogre, but he was a man actually in the end.
Okay, yep, fair enough. There's no leads there. I don't know if we have anything else. If this is a red herring, for
I'm going to
instance,
check the.
then maybe this is just a
corpse.
drunken
Dude, I'm going to
detective.
check the
shooting
corpse for a wallet of itself.
What's that?
I'm going to check the corpse for a wallet.
Oh, okay.
Good idea.
Yeah. Okay. You looting the corpse?
Well, I'm just seeing whether he's got a badge for red herring as well.
Okay, so you get his wallet. It's a Hello Kitty wallet.
Beautiful.
It's really cute, and you open it up, and he has no money in there. He has a debit card, one of those Costa like stamp things with free stamps, and an ID saying just intern, doesn't have his name, Red Herring Corporation.
Cool.
Oh god.
Sweet. Oh yeah, I'll take that. I'll fold it up and I'll put it into my cloak. I'll sort of just chuck it in there and it disappears.
James,
Same
you look
with-
very annoyed that I'm using Red Herring Corporation. I saw your eye roll then.
Yeah, because you're fucking us, and and I don't know how, and it's pissing me off. In a good...
That's the thing. The meta of me wants to just ignore like entire lead of this guy, both of them, and just
And
go like,
everything
okay,
with
well,
it.
it's clearly nothing to do with this, but
Yeah. And I'll take
It
the
makes
other
me
wallet and
wonder
I'll chuck
what's
it in as
going
well.
on because we've all been sort of. I mean, we protected this island, and now we're over here. What's going on?
The thing,
Back in
that
town.
I worry about, Willie, is whether these other two children actually have gone missing, or whether they were the red herring, and this guy just stole a child to make us think that children were going missing, like it's some sort of big plot.
But what would
Like a
where
red
would be
herring.
the what would they what are they benefiting here? What are they trying to steal? If they're not stealing the children, then what were they going for?
That, Lewis, I don't know. All we can do is take this gentleman back to the post office and hope that he breaks over
Take
time.
him but to
I'm
my
going-
church.
Go up to the detective, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I came on a bit strong, punching you and everything, and hitting you with an axe, with a flat bit. You know, I wasn't aiming to kill. I mean, I could aim to kill, but I'm not you. So, how long has it been since? When do you have your last drink, Ben?
I don't know. Earlier.
How
you
often
saw me
do
have
you
my last drink.
Yeah, how
After
often do you-
you know, when just every just wet the whistle every now and again.
I like just rummage through his pockets, get all his. Does he have one flask, or is he an asshole?
It's not.
with multiple
It's an
flasks?
old. It's a crystal decanter.
Oh yeah, oh, amazing! I get that, and like and I'll just start to pour it.
No. No. He tries wiggling underneath it. To,
Is that
like,
okay?
lap it up.
Okay, I move it away, and I'm like, okay. Now this is like all a bit suspect. Like, just tell me. Like, I don't want to go through all this mystery bullshit. Like, I'm good at hitting things. Like, I don't have time for this. Like,
Look,
my
okay.
biggest problem this morning was that I couldn't ride my Segway. I'd like to go back to that as soon as possible. So, like, let's just cut through all this bullshit. I won't have to pour this away, and I won't have to start, using my axe. And these two won't have to, be clever and solve this mystery for me. Like,
All right. Okay. Look. Okay. You're not gonna get to go back to worrying about a Segway because they are coming now.
who's they?
Who's coming?
Bridgewater. They're like a private military group.
What?
Look. This went wrong. This was not how it was meant to happen. You were
You're
meant...
all tied up, mate.
Yes, exactly. Yoga's meant to catch the children. You were meant to get, not find them, and then I would declare the island unsafe, and then Bridgewater would come down and would evacuate the island, and and that's the end of it, really.
Why do you
and
want
we'd
our
probably
island?
we didn't want the island. We want the free labor, and we want the ghosts. We want the ghosts.
Ghosts.
It's always the ghosts.
What the fuck do you want with the ghosts?
It's like you get look. The Red
The
Herring
postman is
Corporation.
stretching. He's getting ready for some shit.
The Red Herring Corporation wanted people to work in their fulfillment centers, but they get tired if they had ghosts. They could work forever.
Like, is that all? And I start
That's what it was, and we'd just get the people and have them sew some shit.
So which way are they going to be coming from?
They're going to come all around. They're coming.
Can you call them off? This island is not dangerous.
I can't call them off. My name's just Maurice. I'm just a guy. I'm not a detective. I'm a puppet.
I
just came
start
here to
pouring, and I'm like, okay, fine. And I'll just start, and I'm like, tell us
No,
something.
I'm telling you. I've told you all the things. Please just give me some booze, please.
Is that everything?
That is all the things.
I
I'm not
smash
leaving
it on
anything.
the ground.
Yeah, Willie! Woo! Hell yeah! Touchdown, Brits!
Yeah, boom! Yeah, I make
No!
proper song out of it.
Touchdown! Woo!
But- Okay, what the fuck are we gonna do now? I'm
we
ignoring
can't
him
fight
now.
an army.
One thing, I'm a
Can we
little
not?
bit concerned that they know about the ghosts.
Yeah, that's not good.
If someone
Like,
comes to the
how
island
do
and I
they know
tell
about the
them,
ghosts?
it's fine because majority of the time that person doesn't leave and it's fine. But the fact that some sort of military group knows about the dimension.
Wait, how are they gonna get the ghosts?
There's ways to capture spirits.
We know.
Yeah.
Oh, we know. And I look at Lewis, and there's like a slow turn to Lewis as I just
stare
at him for a
straight
bit.
forward.
I look back, but yes, I can. We need
don't
to
know
speak
what
to
we're
the
gonna
mayor as soon as possible.
Where are the
Okay, so-
ghosts right now?
We need to get this kid safe.
Oh, that's true. I'll literally pick up the kids, lift them up,
Deliver
like
'em.
walk through like the gate and the pathway, and just put him down and pat his head.
Knock the
Thank
door.
you for delivering me, postman.
No problem. A postman always delivers, and I just slam the door in his face, and then I walk away and go, "Child delivered."
So can we? I mean, where are the ghosts? We should either militarize them, maybe.
Well,
Is it going to be Lord of the Rings?
the postman.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
We don't have an army, obviously.
the thing is, Lewis, even if we did, we won't have an army because there aren't that many ghosts this year. There's already, I got a letter from the post office saying there aren't that many ghosts this year. So there aren't as many as usual. So either this Bridgewater company is already ciphering ghosts away, or there's
How-
another problem.
Do they not? No one normally finds the island. Correct.
That's no, unless an intent is put out there. Once someone knows the island, they have something to hold on to, and then they can visualize it and generally come here. Obviously, that's what the detective did because someone must have mentioned.
That's why we can't
So
get
where
rid of
does-
Petersons.
Hide in the. Well, I was gonna say if we could hide the island or move it, but then the Petersons might not return, and we'll lose out on all of our
Oh,
all of our
Tourism.
money. Yeah.
the Petersons will always return.
It doesn't matter where we
The
go.
Petersons will always find us. It doesn't matter where we go. That is our curse to burden. The Petersons are our curse.
Can we move the ghost temporarily?
We need
Like,
to talk. We need
whether-
to talk to the mayor. I think, Willie. We
Yeah.
need to go and tell him straight away if there's a Jurassic Park 3 scenario happening. Oh my God! We move from Jurassic Park 2 to Jurassic Park 3. A
Oh
military,
no, not Jurassic Park 3!
no, a military group. Oh no, it's still Jurassic Park 2. We've just moved
It's-
further in the story.
Yeah, it's Jurassic
Military-
Park too.
It is a Jurassic Park 2 scenario, a full Jurassic Park 2 scenario.
Oh,
Oh, I'm so glad I watched that movie review, Willie. It looks so good on DVD.
yeah,
Yeah, we should go speak to the mayor.
Yeah, let's
what-
go.
What about them?
I put him over my shoulder, the detective, and I'll just carry him.
Okay, so you get to the mayor's big house. It's a big house.
It's as big
Much
as my
bigger
house.
than everyone else's house. Not as big as your house, Willie, but much bigger than everyone else's house.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm sure that's not shady at all. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. When you want to knock, I've got my hands full here.
Postman, you're good at knocking on doors. Fine.
I look at Lewis and go,
What?
really? Because I heard you Bible bashers love knocking on doors, like having a talk. I don't think.
Okay, can I
Postman
knock
would
on the
go,
door?
I'll just
"Door
throw the
only."
detective at the door.
I want to knock on the door.
Okay.
And when they answer it, I just want to say, have you heard about our Lord and Savior? Just out of habit.
Yeah, so Mayor comes downstairs, he answers the door. You hear him run downstairs, swear a little, and then he just sort of like flails. You can hear him flailing about. Then he opens the door and he's just naked.
Hello, Mayor.
What? What? We haven't got a meeting now. Why are you here?
There's a military group that's about
Yeah.
to invade our island.
And
A what? How can
and
they found the
enslave the
island?
ghosts.
Enslave the ghosts?
Yeah.
It's a
Wow,
Jurassic
it'd be
Park
one
2
less thing to
situation.
deal with. What?
Oh, fuck you.
Mayor, we've talked about this. You've gone through your bias training. We're all one community and we all work
Yes, you
together,
are
don't
right.
we?
Yeah,
Whether-
well,
Community.
they're our
Ghost-
own. Like we
Repeat after
sex
me.
them.
You know the mantra. Whether ghost school of people, if you don't respect them, then you're a sheeple. Remember? All right.
Yes, postman. I remember. Okay, right. So there is a military group coming to the island.
Yes.
We don't know. It's
Soon,
on its
we're
way.
guessing.
It's on its way.
Oh no, we're gonna have to get the militia out.
What?
Oh, nice. We got a militia.
Yeah, here you go. I'll give you the address. He just writes down the address quickly and gives it to you. It's it's like a place. You notice it to be a place like a bit outside of town, the same sort of area.
Okay, cool.
Right.
If only we had some sort of segue we could use, Mayor, to get there faster.
Oh, fine.
Okay.
I've got...
Oh, nice. Right.
You do have one. Oh, never mind. You have you keep your you use his segue. That's
Does the mayor
Right,
have a segue?
Wait a minute, does the mayor have a segue? Is he hiding segues from us?
Oh my god! No. Fine. You can
come
borrow
on.
my free segways.
Nice. I don't have to run and grab mine. Right.
I just wanna put there's now a camera shot of like a high up camera pans down to all three of us in a line, all on segways. This is like me, Lewis, Postman, Lewis, and Willie. Segway,
Right.
segway,
Should I
Run,
drop,
you
drop it?
fools!
Should I drop this detective off of the
I can go to
station?
segway and I go forward.
We can- Should I drop this detective off at the station, or do we want to keep him with us?
We'll just leave him here. Fuck him.
Leave him here with the mayor.
Just leave him with the mayor.
I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
want
still
him.
leave it.
I don't want him. I've got
But,
company.
I'll drop him off with
Oh, jeez. I forgot he's naked.
yeah, I forgot about
Exactly,
that. We're
naked.
just completely ignoring that. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Remember, if someone's like naked and it's not like sexual, it's fine. It's like Westworld. When there's like just dick and tits and Westworld, it's fine. They're just
Right.
dicks and tits. That's all
So
it is.
we're you tell me the address, I'll meet you there.
You've got the address and a bit of paper.
When that postman's got it.
Off we
Oh,
go.
I was just doing role playing. I hadn't
Oh,
seen
sorry.
I was being a good role player. No. I'll drop the detective off at the station. I'll meet you there. All right. So I don't have
So
to.
we're not all zooming off together?
Well, you two can, and then I'll meet you there.
That's fine. We can have some one-on-one time, can't we, Postman?
We should. Yes. Yeah. Great.
So
Will that be?
So silence
great.
on the entire journey, please.
There's just like the odds. So, Lewis. No. How about the? No.
I'm sure you say what.
Is the Sunday service guy? Don't care. And then,
Willie, you doing anything at the station?
Right, yeah. So Rock, I'll just go straight in because it's probably open. Just go straight in on my
You've seen
Segway.
that. You've seen that. You don't know.
Yeah,
No,
is
it's
it
closed.
open? Is it
It's
open?
closed. It's closed.
It's closed.
It's closed.
Right. Well,
you
I've
get
got
for
this
receiving
detective.
things. This.
You asshole. All right, well, I'll kick the door down then.
Roll kicks of ass for that. Let's see how well
I'm
you.
gonna get
you-
arrested.
you're like what's his name from Fringe? Peter from Fringe. Just see how.
Just kick it all down. Right. No, I'm making a delivery.
Oh.
Failure.
Oh,
Door
yeah, the door's
defeat.
not kicked down. The door's not kicked down. You hit your foot. Can you mark a harm for hurting your foot on that door?
Yeah. Well, I have +2 natural armor, so so I don't mark harm. But yeah, so I'm tough. No. Right. So I leveled up before. Fuck. You know what? I'm gonna take him to Woolies. Yeah, so I head off. I stand around, go straight to Woolies, and I know that's open, so I run it. Can't tell me that's not open. I say when Woolies is open. and I stop off, and no, I'll just go straight in. We've got automatic doors. And it's my Woolies, so I'll say we've got automatic doors, and I'll just go straight in on my Segway, and I'll go up to Greg up the till. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put this guy in the back room. Just keep an eye on him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Bye.
Doesn't question it at all.
No.
No, I'm his manager, so
He's not paid to ask questions.
Woolies has gotten so shady all of a sudden. Right? Yeah, I'm just gonna take him to the stock room and just chuck him in. Oh, actually, can I just make sure he hasn't got any like weapons on him? Because he had 2 guns. I just want to make sure he hasn't got anything else.
You find a old-fashioned blunderbuss in his.
This guy's just it's such character, really. It's one of those quirky detectives, right? So
and some nunchucks.
And some nunchucks. So
and a mace.
And a mace.
And,
keeping all this shit.
But only a small mace, like
it's got like custom
travel mace.
Oh, do you mean like a mace as in like mace?
Yeah, a little.
Yeah.
Cool. No, it's like an old-fashioned mace, but a travel one, like a little one.
Mace.
Little one.
Okay, cool. Well, it's technically a morning star if he's got a chain, right?
Yeah.
I don't want the weapon nerds to come at me.
And like a Sharpie, but if you open it, you'll see it's got a little knife in it.
Like, what is wrong with you?
And his shoes have knives in them as well.
You're like an edgy teenager. Like
and under his tongue is a razor blade.
Yeah. Actually, since you say that, I'm gonna check his teeth for cyanide capsules because I could see him.
They're all cyanide capsules.
I pull each tooth out.
Every single one is a cyanide.
He's got to be very careful when he's.
And you notice he's got one eye slow on the other, and it's actually a grenade.
All right, I get all weapons off him. He's nothing now, and I'll just I go to like I lock all that in the safe where we keep our money, and then I'm like, I'll keep the blunderbuss actually. I'm like, you know what, I like this. and then I head off to meet up with those 2.
Cool.
Oh, I locked the door amazing as well.
Right, so you are at. Should have been looking at this. You're at I have a list of old names, and I'm just looking for. I should have looked at this when I was at Rudolph. You're at Rudolph's farm. It is a like. It looks. You ever seen Doomsday Preppers?
Yep.
Yes, that's what it is. It's Doomsday Preppers farm. They're all grown, all that food grown, but it's a big. There's a bunker. And stacks
of bottled water.
It's like a little shitty house, but all the money's gone into the bunker. You know, the bunker's really good. As you walk in, alarm rings, and you hear like you hear like an intercom. There's an intercom there, and it's like an old intercom. It's like, hey, what do you want?
Oh, hello, robot device. I am the postman.
Hello, postman. Oh, sorry. All right, postman. So, yeah, what do you want? This is it's Rudolph. This is my property. My property for me.
Yeah, of course,
Not
Rudolph.
for you.
Sorry.
I don't believe the postmen have a thing where they can walk in without a warrant in
No.
this place.
Of course, I completely understand, Rudolph. You are a sanctioned citizen, and I understand that we are in currently no man's land, and that is your thing as being a sovereign citizen of this island, and I completely understand. However, we have a militia force, sorry, a military group about to seize the island, and the mayor said to come and get you to help.
Oh, so now he wants help. I told him to buy a tank. Did he? Did he? No, he did not buy a tank. And do you know what would be really handy right now? A tank.
Well, the problem is with a tank is we would have to have it in one position, and it can hit us for all throughout the island. So a tank, when it comes to a beaching scenario, wouldn't really help, would it?
It would help because we could have it outside my door.
Oh, just to protect your door.
Protect me, yes.
Yeah, but
because I've prepared.
Yeah, but we've come here to get the militia. Are you the militia?
Yes, I am the militia.
But the single militiaman.
I am the militia.
You are a militiaman.
It's just the one of
militia.
You are the militia.
Yes. I'm not the militias. I'm the militia.
You're the militia. Sorry,
Yes.
a single, like not plural.
No.
Not a militia.
No.
A militia.
Yes.
Just one.
Just me. Have you got a problem with that?
I do struggle to see how you're going to fight off an army. To be perfectly honest, Rudolph.
Oh, wow, you know. Well, what? So what's the plan? What are you doing? You going to fight them?
We'd hoped to find a militia here, to be honest.
We were going to maybe try to distract them off the island, push them away.
Ooh. Okay, I do. I know it's the postman. I know you're the postman. I know that you're for realsies. So I can let you in on a little secret.
Yeah, sure.
We've got a boat.
Let me just tell you, there's nothing like a secret on a loudspeaker, Rudolph. But please continue.
We've got a boat. You could possibly use that to get away with me.
Oh, Rudolph, I hardly know you. I don't know Rudolph.
I've got, I could find some guys and some girls. I could find some people. Possibly. How long we got?
What, escape or just to head them off?
No, we'd get other people to head them off, and then me and you escape into the sunset.
Oh, thank you, Rudolph. That's very nice. However, a postman's duty is on this island and with its people.
Is this an open offer?
Yeah, I mean, really, it's for the postman. I mean, I suppose if the postman came, I could bring you as well.
Rudolph, do you mind if I come in and we have a conversation? You know,
okay,
I'm
I'll
legit.
let you in.
That's fine.
So
what I want, T, is for the postman to walk into the house, for me to make a manipulation roll, and then we'll see what happens when I walk out of it.
Okay, right. So can you roll now?
Yeah,
and we'll find out. What are you two going to do?
Am I not going in the house? Am I not invited in?
No, you can do whatever you want. You can come in if you like.
I kind of want it as the comedy thing, or it's the general thing.
Oh, just you,
like,
just you.
Just me to walk in.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I want to.
The time passes, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Can I while that's happening, then I guess just segue around this farm and just see if I spot anything that looks like it could be dangerous.
You can segue round the barbed wire. But you can't go in.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Smashed it.
I'm trying to think what I would do in this situation.
Cool.
So my plan was to segue around and see if I can find another entry point. But so is it just like, what are the fences like, man? See, are they like? Is it just?
They're pretty high. They're pretty. They're made by a madman. They're really. They're not. You're gonna struggle.
This is a
You're gonna
fortress.
struggle. I mean, you could try and jump them, but it's like sharp wire. Really.
I'm probably not going to bother with that. Then.
Are you with me, Willie? Are you with me now?
Yeah, I'll probably walk
just
around with you.
Offer Smoko. Just stand outside and wait for the postman. Have a smoke.
Yeah. I'll have a smoke.
Just offer Willie a cigarette.
Okay. So, postman.
Yep.
Can you roll, please?
I sure did.
Hang on.
Oh, you already rolled. Success. Okay. So what? So it's whatever. What is?
So
what are you trying?
So I
what do you
basically make the long walk up the path.
Yeah.
And I go through the door, and time passes. A little bit more time goes along. A bit more time passes, and then finally the door swings open, and it's the postman is stinking drunk with Rudolph, and Rudolph was also just like flat drunk, and it's just like, yeah, you know what? Me and you, we're friends for life. We're bros for life, Rudolph. Me and you, we're gonna stop this military. All right, we're gonna do this. Cause we know what war is, don't we, Rudolph? Me and you, we've seen war. We've seen the face of war. We know how it is. All right, we understand. We've looked into the pits of hell and we've stabbed back, haven't we, Rudolph? Haven't we, mate?
Oh, you know what? Do you know what? Right. So, I've got. Hang on. I can't whistle. He whistles. I can't whistle. I usually can. I can't right now. I can't on command apparently. Hang on. I'm not going to pretend to. I'm going to try and whistle for half an hour. So he like whistles. He does like an impressive whistle. And then you hear like a rumbling underneath you, and then out just pops out like loads of little little sort of underground dwellers, like what are they called?
Molemen?
Not molemen.
Graboids.
What?
Like worms, like graboids.
No, little people.
Oh!
People.
Homunculus?
Well, like gnomes.
No.
Little gnomes.
Well, they got like
Gnomes.
gnome hats and everything.
Yeah.
Like garden gnomes.
Yes. Yeah.
So a
the
load
little
of
garden
garden gnomes have turned up.
Yeah, they have a little underground civilization underneath his bunker. He has a deal with them.
Oh.
They owe him a favour, and they've all come out. It's 100 of them.
Oh,
We've got
nice.
100 gnomes.
He's got 100 gnomes.
Yeah, we're winning
Wow. This is nom Jomri. I can't think of a gnome pun. I'm very excited about this.
this.
Rudolph, are you sure? I understand that these are like children to you.
I'm gonna miss these guys, but
I get it.
I want them to help you. You're a good friend. I've never had a friend, so
Rudolph, I will always treasure this. Okay? I will treasure the sacrifice you made today. Giving me your gnome army. It's hard, but you realize the threats. Because we've seen war, haven't we? We've seen war.
We've seen war.
We've seen war.
We've seen it in our eyes.
And we've seen it with our eyes. And we've smelt it with our noses. And we understand what it is. Rudolph, thank you. Okay? I mean it. Thank you.
Goodbye, babies. Be good. Be good. Remember me. And don't get yourself killed out there.
I'm sitting around like, shit, this is heavy.
I also
Are we
reach
ready?
I
We
reach
ready?
into my cloak and I pull out a coffee flask and I unscrew it and I drink it and I sober up. I'm just like, whoop.
So I assume this like little walk of getting drunk and having this entire conversation is like by the time I'm halfway through a cigarette, like this is
Yeah,
no time.
it's like
Okay,
real
yeah.
fast. And like, Willie, you probably think this is like really cool. Lewis, you know that was just a ploy and all the things I said to Rudolph mean shit.
Yeah,
And
when you
I
walked
just-
out
I-
with
I
an army of
fully
gnomes,
intend
I
to,
just
like-
went, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I fully intend to like ask you like, what war were you in? Like later, like I'm like, fuck, you see war?
me and Postman clock eyes.
Yeah, Lewis and Postman clock eyes, and Lewis completely and utterly sees through my shit. He knows that I was never in a war. I don't give a fuck about Rudolph. I just completely
I
like
don't give a
made
fuck about Rudolph. He just gave you 100 gnomes.
Yeah,
like-
come on.
Look, I'm role playing, okay?
Cold.
I'm just like, I care. Marcus cares. But like I said,
Otis
and
Moon just
everyone-
lied through his teeth.
everywhere around me, see, Willie and everyone else, and Rudolph believes the connection, but Lewis can see through my shit, and he knows that it was just shit, and that's fine. That's okay. But yeah,
Okay.
so
right, you hear the horns of war.
Amazing.
It's like big ships, like big ship horn. You hear it, and what do you do? What do you hear them coming? What do you do? Do you have a look to see how far they are away, or what do you do?
now
Yeah,
would
what
be a good
direction?
time to get to the church spire, right? To have a look out.
Yes.
My church is going to lose so many windows. Yes,
Luckily,
let's
you've got
head.
segways.
Let's segue on. What about the gnomes?
Yeah.
They can dig underground, right?
They're digging underground. Yeah, they're making a little like a BMX track for you. As they go
Actually,
underneath you.
actually, can I round up like just a couple gnomes and just ask them to go like scout around the coast and just like come back if you sit no if
We
they
know
get
their
something.
locations. We need
Yeah.
we need scouts
So-
to tell
so
us
what
where
you
they're
doing?
coming.
Okay.
SAS no.
Okay then, boss. Whatever Rodolph says, I'll do. So I'll go scout round. Please don't give me any bad orders, because we're really trusted of you, and we'll do anything you say.
I'm like oh god when he says that, but like no, don't worry, we're good. Like just right, don't get too close. As soon as you know where they are, come back. Like be careful. Like we don't want to lose you. Like we're all in this together.
Okay, off we tunnel, and they go underground the tunnel. So you get to the church spire, a tower. You look out and you see, and you can't see they're still quite far out, but they're coming. You've probably got an hour to prepare for the battle.
I have some. I have a huge weapon stash. You guys know about, of course. So can we into the depths of the church? I would like to see if I can get the trebuchet working.
Trebuchet.
Where did the trebuchet come from?
It's an old church. I only have the one, so it's not enough to
really
win this war. But I do have the single trebuchet.
Single
Yeah, one
trebuchet.
It's no big deal. I just have one trebuchet.
Yeah, it's also a pain to get because it's all ropes and pulleys. It's like a very old armory. Try and get it above ground. So may I roll something for if I can do this, or can I just do this?
Ah, for trebuchet. That's
Yes.
fine. I'm all for one trebuchet, but you will roll to see how well it does, though.
Excellent.
That's the only thing. We'll see how broken or
Yeah,
how
my
well it
my
does.
old
So that's-
trebuchet is now rolled
You can
out.
have the
from-
trebuchet,
it's
it
it's
might
not
not
seen the
work.
light of day for 400 years,
Yeah.
but
I just like to think you just see like a close up and this like wooden beam with like Betsy on it. No, it'd be like a saint's name, right?
Saint Bernard.
Yeah, Saint Bernard, like Saint Bernard
What,
on
the-
it.
the
and
dog?
you just and you just like blow off dust and just rub it and be like, today's the day, Bernard.
I just got my old dog. So I refer to her as.
You know, we have obviously no. We have various places where people can go missing. Is there any way we can lure them there? Like
So
into
through
the
the woods?
forest or something?
Well, if any are coming from that side of the island, they're going to have to cross the bridge to get to town.
Oh, that's true. The Trows. We got the Trows. We can speak to the Bridge Trows.
Can you send
Yeah.
word?
Well, I don't know whether I have enough time to get an organised.
Right,
But to be fair though, I lost character voice then. To be fair though, I
see.
should really try to gather up as many ghosts as I can and get them safe in the hall.
Yeah, we
That's what
need
they
them.
want.
Yeah, we need them out of the way. I was going to ask something else, and it's gone now. I'll think about it.
So I have an armory of a stockpile of mystical and rare monster killing
Yeah.
weapons and items. So if anyone needs anything, gnomes, equip yourselves if you don't have
I've
something.
got a whole post office. in
Oh
my
yeah,
house as
arm the
well.
gnomes. Definitely arm the gnomes.
Yeah, arm the gnomes. If we can get
What-
the gnomes like little holy daggers
You're
and
arming
things.
us? We've never fought a battle before. We're just friendly creatures who live underground.
Well,
Look,
today
none
you're
of us
going
want
to
to be
taste blood.
fighting.
Okay, well,
calm
let's-
down, mate. Calm down. Look, they're coming for this island we're all here to defend it. We're going to try and get other people involved as well. Like, so I know, obviously, I know the Fae isn't crossing over, but I think we spoke before
Halloween.
Aren't there some areas where the Fae always sort of does a little bit?
There is, yes.
It is for Halloween. Also, Willie, you know who to call.
Yeah,
Really?
no, I was thinking.
Really, you fucking know who?
I was thinking I might seek out a certain goblin.
Really, go get him! Go to the forest and get our boy, Willie!
It's like, yeah, like, I'm sure Rob will see some opportunity in this. I'm gonna.
What? Willie, you understand the danger of involving Rob Goblin into these scenarios, Willie.
Look, but it's going to be dangerous for everyone.
But Willie, we've
look. We've dealt with Rob Goblin. We know what he's about.
Yes.
They don't have a fucking clue what they're getting themselves into.
Willie, but you know not to trust Rob Goblin.
Yeah, but if we want to get some of them, if we can get a huge portion of them into that forest and get them lost, who's the perfect guy to do that?
We need everyone we can get.
Rob Goblin is the perfect person.
Right.
You hear a rumbling underneath the church, and through the lovely ward floor of the church, names come cropping up. Causing
what? Actually, destroying my floor.
They're destroying the floor. Yes. They sense
where
where you are.
They
sense where you are, and that's how they know. They sense your heat, so they've come up through the floors.
Oh no!
They're like the Predator. They just see heat sensors, and
they do have heat sensors. Yes.
There's people buried in these floors.
Boss, we there's loads of them. There's like 100. There's like 100, 200.
Oh, fuck. I was about to say that we outnumber them then, but 200. Oh, fuck. Right, we need to come up with this plan.
Like
now.
ships.
100 ships.
Like 100 ships.
Oh, fuck.
And with that, we leave it on a cliffhanger.